Hello everybody, this is VerticalSandwich and welcome back to Dragon Quest VIII, to Let's Play Dragon Quest VIII. And we have not gone into Reds yet, but we are heading south from there. Alright, we're heading south from there, because on the beach south of Red's place is one of Morrie's monster memo monsters. That makes sense as a sentence? Morrie's monster memo monsters? So, and I think, as I've said before, we're not going to have a good opportunity or a good reason to come back here, so... And these things are new, right? The witch and the hipster. I think it's funny that there's a character, there's an enemy called hipsters. That's a dead witch. And it's funny because, like, this game's idea of hipster is a very kind of European, like, you know, like a new European kind of snotty guy idea of hipster, as opposed to kind of the idea of hipster we have today. So, all right, so somewhere, there it is. That's it, right there. This is Squiggler, the calamari kid. He can do a little damage, I guess, but he should not present a problem to us. Well, that's twice you got me. It's our turn. And obviously he's a unique version of an enemy we fought on the way to Witcher's Peak. He's just a calamari kid, essentially. Or whatever they're called. Alright, and so when you defeat a unique monster, they'll rise back up, and then you'll have the option to send them to Morrie's place. Or at least the 3 unique ones you will. I don't know what happens if, before you get all of Morrie's memos, if you defeat a different unique monster that's not in the memo. I don't know what happens. And I'm not really worried about it. Because after you the memos, you can go defeat the other unique monsters if you want, and something similar will happen. Alright, that gorilla. We just fought some gorillas, and I'm going to cut it out, but they did drop a treasure chest with a magic beast hide in it. I will probably just leave the end part of that shows that in, so, which means you've just seen it. So, alright, so this is Red's place, and so we have some stuff to do. Not a ton of stuff, but first off, go in here, because there you go. There's our horse. And a mini medal. Yay! I don't know if I have to talk to that kid or not. Just a second. Oh, we're gonna talk to him. Isn't she a beauty? You won't find another coat like that within 100 miles of Pickham. She must have been brought up on some mighty fine grub. I like it. I like it. She was brought up on mighty fine grub. Thank you very much. And also mighty fine victuals. Alright, here's a thing. A deal.
I need to speak with Red. You're gonna have to let us through.
Yangus, you think Red's gonna want to see your ugly muss? Oh, get out of here. Hop it.
Don't you boss me around, mate. I ain't going nowhere till I see Red, so shift, skivvy.
Skivvy. Ooh, fighting words.
Skivvy? Who the hell do you think you are?
God, I love it. Ah, everything about it.
What's all the noise? I can hear your gabbing from in here.
Oh, sorry, boss. I got some geezer with no manners out here. He'll be gone in a mo.
It's Yangus, isn't it? Just let him in. I'll speak to him myself.
Ooh, we were expected.
You heard the boss. Go on. Inside with you.
For some reason, to me, Red sounds like the Daphne Moon character from Frasier. You know, alright, well, I thought I saw a pot out here, but I guess it's just that thing next to the stairs. Anyway, in we go. Alright. So Red's over there in her chair by the fire, but we've got some stuff to pick through here, so. A hairband. Yay! Oh, wait. And another mini medal. Yay, mini medal. Downstairs there's a treasure room, but we can't get into it, so. Okay.
Don't often see your face round these parts anymore, Yangus. So, what brings you here?
Yeah.
It's like this, Red. You bought an horse from the black market drum in Pickham, right? Well, it belongs to this bloke I'm travelling with, see? Someone pinched it off him and then sold it on. That's how it came to be in the shop. I ain't gonna beat around the bush. I need it back. I'll pay whatever you want for it. Name your price.
Straightforward and everything.
Straight up as usual, eh, Yangus? I like that about you. But I'm not selling that horse. She's a quality mare. Toes the line and she's got a decent coat on her. You know how much I like quality. However much you're willing to pay, I am not parting.
Well, there you go. Game over.
What? Not for nothing? Look, it ain't for me. It's for me mate. I've got to get her back. I'll do anything you want.
Oh, interesting. Never thought I'd hear words like that coming out of your mouth. Must be a good mate, eh?
God, she's just evil. Like.
All right then, here's what you're gonna do.
All right.
I'm sure you haven't forgotten the cave just north of here, right?
Okay.
Just bring us the jewel that's hidden in there. You know, the Venus tear.
What? Not that. You know I've been in that cave before and...
Ooh, Yangus is passed.
You just said you'd do anything I want. You gonna welch on that now, are ya? Just bring us the Venus tear. Then I'll think about the horse.
Okay. So that's a thing going on. First off, I want to say, if we were going to get stuck with, like, a bandit from Pickham who, like, talked all crazy, how come we didn't get Red instead of Yangus? Not that I don't like Yangus. Yangus is awesome, but Red is far more, attractive. That's what we're going to go with. I'm going to go with attractive. So, anyway, we are actually, what we're going to do is I'm going to head up to the cave north of here, which is actually a dungeon called the Swordsman's Labyrinth. I'm gonna head up there. I'm gonna walk inside because you can zoom back to it once you leave it. And then we've got a little cleanup to do. We've got a little other stuff to do. And then we'll zoom back. So we actually won't be tackling the Swordsman's Labyrinth in this video. Even though if that were our goal, we could actually get up there and start it in this video pretty easily. So. Alright, more hipsters and witches, blah. The sultry dance. Aw, I wanted to see somebody catch a dancing bug. Hooray! Yay, Yangus! It's awesome! Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, man. Again, this game. Amazing. Aw. Come on, Jessica, catch a dancing bug. I want to see everybody dance. Okay. So that was interesting just for watching Yangus dance. Yangus actually, if you put skill points into humanity, eventually will have has a dance ability that's pretty funny. But we will definitely get to that in this LP. So I'm not gonna talk too much about it. Because it's one of the things that you can't do an LP of this game without showing it. Alright, curious to see how we're gonna do in this fight. There's a lot of little mini demons. And those guys can be a little tough. Ugh, I hate those gorillas now. They're just obnoxious. It's the desperate hit thing that they can do that bothers me. Sorry. Yeah, look at that. That's nuts. Little fork carrying. Gah, I say. Oh, we got the last one. There we go. It's always our main character taking care of business. Okay. So there's this big wasteland area up here. And the Swordsman's Labyrinth is kind of right in the middle of it. There's going to be other things of interest in it kind of a little later on, I think, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. Alright, nothing exciting happened in that fight. It was again gorillas or gorillas. Okay, so this is the Swordsman's Labyrinth. But we're not doing that right now, so. Ta-da! Now, hopefully, we should be able to... I'm going to check to make sure we can zoom back to it. But then, we're going to go back to Maella Abbey. Or Maella Abbey. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, there we go. We're good. And again, we can't zoom to reds. So, anytime we're going to need to do anything around reds, we're going to be zooming here. Alright, here we are at Maella Abbey, and I went to Riverside Chapel and rested because I can't rest here at the Abbey, so although we probably didn't need to do that, I'm just trying to play it safe. So if we come in here, I didn't realize this at the time we were in here. If we go into this back room, there are 2 doors off to each side. And outside there are some pots, and there's a mini medal in one of them. That's the only reason we're back here. Well, not the only reason. But that's the only reason we're inside the building. We're gonna get whatever's outside for both of them, but like... really, it's the mini medal I'm worried about. Alright. So we got what we came for, but also we're gonna go fight the suit of armor on the path to the ruined abbey. So then we'll have 2 of Morrie's memo monsters taken care of, and then we'll just have to worry about the 3rd one when we come to it because it's a little bit up the road. So, and then as far as I'm concerned, we can go to the Swordsman's Labyrinth. So. And advance the plot. Hooray, plot. So, at this point in the game, none of these monsters that we have memos for, none of them are going to be even remotely a challenge. However, well, you know what, again, I'm not getting ahead of myself here. Let's talk about what we're doing. What we're doing is going to fight Lonely Joe. And like, I think, isn't Lonely Joe the name of like a certain turtle, like a turtle that's the most endangered species on the planet because there's only one of him? They have him in a zoo, and his name is Lonely Joe. So we're gonna save before we go fight the just in case something weird happens. I don't think anything weird is gonna happen. But, and by weird I mean death. All right, and so now on to our fight. Yeah, I think this is the right. Okay, I'm just checking to make sure we're not going off the other side of that, because like Maella Abbey's a little confusing. Like I always think that the way out that advances, like that takes us to Simpleton, is north, but it's not itself, because you're heading south when you come off the boat into it's. I mean, it's just I don't know. Something about it messes up my my psychological clues. Oh, bowfinches. I'm gonna leave this in just to see how easily we kill these now. Well, not as easily as I would have thought. I mean, they're not gonna make it through the battle round. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I mean, I know for a fact that that turtle is referred to as Lonely something, but I think it's Lonely Joe. I don't know. Alright, so there's our suit of armor. The Hollow Knight. So these monsters will traditionally be a little harder than their counterparts, like out in the world. That was way too easy. Oh my god. Alright. And we'll talk about the monster coins. They're copper, they're silver, they're gold. It depends on the strength of the monster that you fight. And you get one the first time you beat the monster. If you beat the monster again, which can be done, this will make sense when we get farther into this. You won't get a coin the second time. You'll still get experience, and I think you still get gold. And the coins, there's nothing you can do with the coins. They don't go in the alchemy pot or anything like that. You can sell them. So anyway, so we're going to head back to the Abbey, and we're going to save our game. And then, we'll be, on to bigger and better things next video. Yay! There we go. It's 3 for 1. Wow! So it's not bad. I mean, again, we're making good progress, I think. In my opinion. I'm happy with the progress we're making. So, you guys, thanks for watching. You take care. Fun stuff next time. Well, as fun as this game gets. I don't know. No, that's not true. There'll be way funner stuff. But anyway, bye, everybody.